She said, "You don't need to know what happens on a girl's trip. That's why you're blocked until I'm home." I didn't argue. I didn't yell. But when she came back expecting me at the airport, she found out who was really waiting for her. I'm a private investigator. That's not just a job, it's a way of seeing the world. You stop taking things at face value. You listen more to silence than words. You learn to read the pauses, the stutters, the too easy smiles. You see lies bloom in slow motion. It changes you. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and keep watching, because the best part's coming up next. I always believed that Jessica was the exception to the rule. The one person in my life I didn't need to dig into. My safe harbor in a world full of half-truths and misdirection. We'd been together for 3 years, lived together in the home I bought with the money earned from long nights and longer cases. She decorated the guest room. I built her a reading nook. We weren't perfect, but we were ours. I trusted her in a way I didn't trust anyone. In my world, that kind of trust is rare, dangerous, precious. I didn't give it lightly. She took it easily. It started, as it often does, with a trip. 5 days in Las Vegas. A girls' trip with her 3 best friends. Lauren, loud and endlessly divorced. Becca, who followed Lauren like a shadow. And Chloe, quiet, observant, and sharp in a way most people missed. I never liked them. They acted like they wanted Jessica to regress, to be the party girl they missed. I was the buzzkill, the grown-up, the stable one. A few days before the trip, I was helping Jessica pack. Just us, folding clothes and talking casually. I asked what flight she was on, what hotel they were staying in. Normal questions. She stopped, zipped up her bag, and said with a strange coldness, "You don't need to know that." I blinked. What? It's a girls' trip, Mark. The whole point is to get away from everything, including you. And then, like it was the most normal thing in the world, "That's why you're blocked until I'm home." I just stared at her. Blocked. She said it like it was a joke, like it was funny, like I wouldn't care, like I wasn't her partner. That wasn't privacy. That was erasure. She kissed me goodbye the next morning like nothing was wrong. Said, "Don't miss me too much," with a wink. I didn't say anything. I just drove her to the airport, watched her walk into the terminal, then turned the car around and drove straight to my office. She thought she was walking into 5 days of freedom. She didn't realize I'd just stepped into 5 days of clarity. For the past week, she's been living in neon light. Poolside drinks, expensive clubs, laughter. And for the past week, I've been in the shadows, watching, listening, digging. That's what I do best. Lauren posted a photo of the 4 of them outside her house, right before they left. In the background, an SUV. One quick license plate search told me it belonged to a man named Adam Cole, a high-powered investor. Married, 2 kids, 0 shame. Jessica had said they were flying budget, but I checked the flight manifests. No sign of her or her friends. No budget flights. But there was a private jet that left that morning, owned by Cole's firm. No passenger list, of course. But I didn't need it. Then came the breadcrumbs. Becca posted endlessly. Pictures at the pool, at the club, in high-end restaurants. In one mirror selfie, I caught the reflection of a man, sitting close, smiling at someone off camera. Not a girls' trip. A paid party. And Jessica was part of it. Then came the moment that broke something in me. A video from Becca, Just a short clip of them at a blackjack table. Music in the background, laughter. Jessica leaned over, whispering to a man. I couldn't see his face, but I knew that voice. I cleaned the audio, ran it through a database. Voice match, Scott, her ex-fiancé. The man she swore she never wanted to speak to again, the one who cheated on her, the one she called her worst mistake. Apparently mistakes are recyclable in Vegas. Scott is one of Adam Cole's clients. It wasn't a coincidence. Jessica had flown to Vegas to spend 5 days in luxury, paid for by one man, to meet another man, while pretending it was just the girls. She didn't just lie. She erased me. Like what you see? Click like, hit subscribe, and stay tuned. Let's keep going. So I did what I do best. I turned facts into fire. First, Adam Cole's wife, Catherine, a brilliant pediatrician. She had no idea what her husband was doing. I built a file, jet logs, hotel records, social media evidence, facial recognition from the Bellagio High Roller Suite, and a neat little timeline. I sent it anonymously to one of the best divorce attorneys in the state. Then, Scott, currently under scrutiny for shady real estate deals. I tipped off a journalist I trusted, sent over proof of unethical spending and his Vegas rendezvous. The kind of thing that makes front-page scandals and triggers IRS interest. And finally, Emily, Scott's current girlfriend. She thought he was in a no-cell service yoga retreat in Arizona. I called her, told her the truth, sent her everything. She broke. Then she hardened. I gave her the time and terminal of Jessica's return flight. She asked me what I wanted. I said, closure. She said, I'll be there. I wasn't at the airport. I didn't need to be. A contractor I hired posed as a limo driver. He wore a small button camera. I watched from my office, quiet still, like I do with every case. Jessica walked out of the terminal, laughing, sun-kissed and glowing, texting me to say she'd landed. She had no idea who was waiting. And then, she saw Emily. Emily stood holding a poster board. Nothing fancy. Just one high-resolution photo. Jessica and Scott at the blackjack table. His arm wrapped around her waist. Jessica stopped. Her smile collapsed. Emily stepped forward and said calmly but loudly, Scott couldn't be here today. He's busy explaining this picture to me. Her friends went pale. Lauren started to pull Jessica away. Chloe froze. Then my process server walked up. Jessica Miller? She nodded, dazed. You've been served. Eviction notice. 30 days to move out of my house. Restraining order. No contact. Jessica dropped her bags, covered her face. And for the first time in years, I saw her as she really was. Alone, exposed, unraveled. The fallout came fast. Catherine filed for divorce, froze the accounts, transferred assets into a trust for the kids. Adam's career is over. Lauren was dragged into the legal mess. Scott's company is under audit and civil lawsuits are coming. Becca deleted everything. Chloe disappeared offline. Emily? She moved out that night. Sent me a thank you. She's doing better, applying to grad schools, running again, healing. And Jessica? She tried to reach out. New accounts, desperate messages, apologies, promises. I didn't reply. There's nothing left to salvage. I had already buried her version of us. The home we shared is quiet now. Her perfume is gone. Her books, her voice. It's mine again. The Monday after, I took a new case. Missing teenage girl, summer camp, real work, real pain. Something that matters. You know, my job doesn't make me cynical. It makes me ready. Jessica thought I was just a man she could deceive. She forgot I was a mirror. And when you lie to a mirror, all you do is show yourself. I don't regret loving her. I regret giving that love to someone who treated it like it was disposable. But now, I see everything. I lose nothing I can't rebuild. And when the truth burns, I'm the one holding the match. You know, stories like this cut deeper than just betrayal or deception. They remind us how fragile trust really is, and how sometimes the people closest to us can wear masks we never see coming. What really hits me is the silence between the lines, the moments ignored, the warnings missed. It's not just about catching lies. It's about the pain that comes with realizing someone you loved could live a whole other life right in front of you. This story isn't just about a private investigator or a cheating partner. It's a reminder that sometimes the hardest truths are the ones we don't want to face, but have to if we're ever going to heal and move forward. If this story moved you or made you think, please hit that like button and subscribe for more real stories with raw emotions and hard truths.